Hello and welcome to the Quebber channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am on my way to hospital. We're going to talk about privacy. Privacy is a complete illusion at the moment. It is. There's nothing you can do about it. And trying to be private actually can ruin your life, can depress you, can leave you living in this non-existence. Why do I say that? Well, the thing is this. They have a profile on every single person on the planet. They have a profile on you, they have a profile on your friends, they have a profile on your family, they have a profile. Who am I talking about? They. Corporations, businesses, governments, all of them have a profile on you. Now, you can live off the grid. You can stop all this. But, oh my God, it is the most pain in the ass piece of thing to do. And it will, let's put it this way. If you turn off all the cookies on your computer, that means every time you go to a website, you're going to have to log back in. It won't remember you. Every time you want to use Amazon, you're going to have a confirmation code because it doesn't remember your browser. Disney, Netflix, Instagram, Facebook. Every single system collects data on you. Everything. Pretty much everything. Your e-card, your debit card, your whole life is documented. And when it comes down to it, it's just a part of life. It's not going to go away. They're not going to stop. So your choices are to fight it and live a miserable life, or what I would class as a miserable life, and having to bloody re-input all my data every freaking day on every computer I own, having to set everything up, having to tweak everything and change my preferences because it doesn't save, because you can stop it saving your stuff and do all that stuff. Or you can make it work for you. You can accept that they're going to know about you, and you can build a profile that you want the world to see, a profile that you like. I've talked about it before. I don't mind. I don't mind at all having a targeted advertisement. When I log into Windows, I turn on all the tracking because I would prefer to get adverts and information and emails about stuff I might actually like. I have my Google algorithm when it comes to buying and shopping, and that's so well trained that I would say probably 80% of the ads that I get across the entire of the internet are actually useful to me. I've had wonderful bargains. The way I found out what about the Quingo was through an advertisement, a Google AdSense advertisement, because I was searching for reliable mobility scooters, and so I have completely and totally embraced that. Yes, it could be used against me, but so what? Hey, even if it comes to the more weird shit, I'd much prefer to get the stuff that actually is to do with me than some random shit. So yeah, the entire world is tracking you, an entire world is thingy, and you can live off the grid, you can go thingy, you can live in a little hut on your own land and do all that kind of crap, or you can just have more fun. You see, the thing is, you may say, oh, I don't use Facebook, but your grandmother might, your mother might. It might be like me. my main contacts with my sister is Facebook. Facebook is my primary contact with my sister. It's a necessary evil. My Facebook account is linked to my Meta account, and so on. So even if you don't have a profile, let's put it this way. Let's say you're the most data protected person in the world, that you have removed yourself from the internet, removed yourself from everything. You go through, you've got a fire sense router, you've got everything set up, you run through Linux, you've got everything protected, none of your data goes out to anyone. Well, unless your family, unless your brothers and sisters, unless your friends also do the same level of data, then it doesn't really matter. Because they'll create what's called a ghost profile. It'll be a profile of you based on your friends, based on your loves, based on your family. So you can't just flick a switch and thingy unless you want to live a completely isolationist life. I happen to really enjoy when when Audible Boots recommends me something I might actually like to listen to next. I really like looking at Amazon and seeing my recommended products that are actually based on things that I actually would buy. And even Steam, where do you think it gets the recommended section from? How do you think it populates your view of what you see on the front page? We all have a digital footprint. Wonder if we can get across. Can we get across? Can we get across? Yep, we can get across. Whee! So, it's your choice. Do you live in the digital world or do you excommunicate yourself from it? Because when it comes down to it, you lose out. And you say, oh, but they've got all your data and they sell it to people and they don't care who they sell it to. Yeah. Well, the thing is, as someone who inhabits the internet, I would prefer everybody to have an actual accurate data set about me. It means I have to input less data. I don't really mind if the police have a data set on me. I don't mind if the government has a data set on me. There is ways around it, which I'm not going to talk about on here. But yeah. Remember, what I said was, put forward a view of yourself you want them to see. And this is where the trick comes in. This is where the trick comes in. If you know they're all going to get data on you, if you know that your life is going to be tracked, then make sure you put forward a view of yourself that you want people to see.
Morning.
Morning. Because you can tailor what you show. And sometimes I like to add a little bit of randomness to my profile. I will search for things on Amazon and so on that are completely outside the norm, just to add some randomness of things I will see. Sometimes I will pick a book in Audible that I normally wouldn't. You can take, once you are aware of your data, once you're aware, you can actually curate it yourself. So, we all have a choice. But the digital world is here. It's not going away, and it's all going to get more pervasive, and you'll have to be living like in a forest somewhere and missing out on all the fun stuff. I suppose it depends what you think is fun stuff. So I just want to stop this and start another one. So bye bye for now.